Hey everybody, Adam here today with Just Cubes, and today we're going to go over what the heck is a node. Um, Not only are we going to go over that, but we're going to go over the reasons why you should use a node and the benefits of it. So now, if you don't have any concept of what a node is and how it runs or operates or the functionality of it, this is the video for you. I'm going to try and keep it short. This is only a 2-minute read. It might take a little bit longer for me to explain because there's some things I'm going to throw in there that aren't in this article. But with that being said, we get this question asked more often than, when moon. And it was even asked more often pre-mint than when whitelist. So, there's a few things that come to mind. But the TLDR of this is that, in short, degen terms is a node is a way to get faster, more reliable transactions on the blockchain. Now, is it that simple? Not really. There's a lot that goes into it, but do you need to know the specifics? Also, not really. Now, comparing speed tests to a bunch of different free and paid node services, because you can go and get a free node, you can go and rent a node that's a little bit faster than the free nodes that are accessible. Our node has shown to be anywhere from 1.5 to 2 times faster, and that's only the node that we're on right now. Now, that means the transactions that you submit, they reach the block 1.5 to 2 times faster than someone on a paid private node. Now, that's not even calculating how much faster we are than the ETH mainnet public nodes. So we took some calculations and ran some tests, and it came back anywhere from 3 to 5 times faster than public nodes on the Ethereum mainnet. Now, what the hell is a node and why should you care about it? Kind of the whole gist of this entire article is, what the hell is a node? People don't understand what it is. Well, the Ethereum mainnet nodes get overwhelmed with traffic and they will slow down drastically, meaning that when you submit a transaction on like a hyped public mint, it's going to be slow. And I'm sure everybody who has done that has experienced that. Your transaction sits there pending and pending and pending because you weren't quick enough. The bots got ahead of you. The people on private nodes got ahead of you. The people minting from contract got ahead of you, etc. Right? So whether you have more gas or not, it won't matter if somebody beats you to the mempool by using a private node. So the best analogy that I've come up with to describe this is, imagine a highway or an expressway during rush hour. Now, there's lots of traffic, everyone's going slow, you're kind of stuck in traffic. You can't go any faster than the people who are around you, right? That is a public node, all right? Now, think about rush hour like a hyped public mint. Like I mentioned, the hyped public mints have a lot of traffic, have a lot of people trying to mint these projects, right? So having the hypernode that Just Cubes provides to their holders is honestly like having a helicopter and flying above the public highway, right? The public node. You're going to be going a lot faster than the cars who are all stuck in traffic, and or the people or transactions who are all stuck on a public node trying to submit the same transaction for the same NFT, regardless of gas. Now, if you don't really still understand that scenario, I'll kind of break down a public minting scenario. So let's say, for example, a public mint goes live, a very hyped one. Let's say that there's 20,000 people trying to get it, right? All at the same time. Your friend is also trying to get it with you. So your friend submits a transaction on the Ethereum mainnet public node. with the exact same gas settings as you do. And then you submit the exact same transaction to try and get the exact same amount of NFTs. You guys are spending the same amount of Ethereum. You have all of your gas settings precisely the exact same, and you both submit your transactions precisely at the same time, exactly down to this millisecond, right? There's no difference in your transactions. So boom, both of your transactions have been submitted to the blockchain. Now what happens? Your friend's transaction on the public node is going to sit in traffic because there's, 20,000 other people trying to get the same NFT, and they don't have the same gas, right? Now, yours is going to be streamlined to the mempool much faster than your friend's is. Let's say, for example, that the mempool is 1 mile away, right? I should change this. I will change this. Let's say, for example, that the distance to the mempool is 1 mile away. By the time that your transaction, that is the exact same transaction in terms of gas and Ethereum price for the NFT, reaches the mempool, your friend's transaction will still be 3/4 of a mile behind you on its way to the mempool because it's stuck in traffic. So this gives you a massive head start to be picked up by the miners and have your transaction be completed before your friends ever even reaches the mempool. So if you don't understand how the mempool works and things of that nature, that's not super important to understand, but I can explain that in another explanation video. This was just to kind of give you an overview of what the heck is a node and why it should be important to you to utilize these things. These hype mints are only going to get more hype as the industry and space grows in terms of mass adoption and more people coming into the space. So these hype drops are going to get even harder and harder to get, not to mention trying to compete with bots as well. So that's a few reasons and a good, quick, easy breakdown of what the heck is a node and why you should care about it. So I hope you guys learned something today. If you are not in the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord. I will drop this link in the description of the video. And we are as well minting right now. So if you're convinced that grabbing a cube is for you and that you need to try this node out, it's a fairly inexpensive mint price. It's 0.09. So go ahead and grab one and join us in this journey to help our community, not only submit transactions and get those transactions through, but also, make money off of that. That's kind of all I got for you today, guys. Check out the rest of our Medium articles if you're interested in learning more about the project. The node is not only our only utility. We do have competitive gaming giveaways and much more. So, feel free to check us out. Give me a follow over here on Twitter, as well as our project page, Just Cubes NFT. I will link all of that in the description of the YouTube video below. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to learn about what the heck a node is, and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and or ask me directly in Discord. I'm always in there, and I'm happy to communicate and answer questions with everybody. So with that being said, have a wonderful day, night, good morning, good night, whatever. Alrighty. See ya, guys.